Alright, let's talk about coffee. Delicious, right? It's that warm, comforting beverage that many of us can't start our day without. Whether it's a rich espresso, a frothy cappuccino, or a simple black coffee, it has a way of making everything seem a little bit better. Wakes you up in the morning. It's the first thing you reach for after your alarm goes off. The elixir that transforms you from a groggy mess into a functioning human being. Makes you feel like a functioning human being. It's not just a drink, it's a ritual, a moment of peace before the chaos of the day begins. It's the social glue that brings people together, whether in a bustling cafe or a quiet office break room. But what if I told you there's a scam out there using the good name of coffee to steal your hard-earned cash? Yes, you heard that right. Scammers have found a way to exploit our love for coffee, turning it into a tool for their deceitful schemes. That's right, folks. We're diving into the murky world of the Kenco Coffee Investment scam. This isn't just a minor con. It's a well-orchestrated operation that preys on unsuspecting coffee lovers and investors alike. This isn't about a few bad beans. This is about a sophisticated operation designed to drain your bank account. Imagine thinking you're investing in a promising venture, only to find out you've been duped. This scam, like a bad cup of joe, leaves a bitter taste. It's the kind of bitterness that lingers, making you question your trust in seemingly legitimate opportunities. It's important we expose these fraudsters for what they are: wolves in sheep's clothing, using the promise of high returns to lure unsuspecting investors. They present themselves as trustworthy and credible, but beneath the surface, they're anything but. We'll break down how this scam works, the tactics they use, and most importantly, how to protect yourself and your wallet. Understanding their methods is the first step in safeguarding your finances. Because here's the thing, these scams thrive on silence. They count on victims feeling too ashamed or embarrassed to speak out, which allows the scammers to continue their deceit unchecked. They rely on people being too embarrassed to admit they were fooled. This silence is their greatest ally, enabling them to ensnare more victims without fear of exposure. But here at Last Week Tonight, we believe in shining a light on these shady practices, no matter how uncomfortable it might be. We're committed to uncovering the truth and holding these fraudsters accountable. We're going to dissect this Kenco Coffee Investment scheme, expose their tricks, and hopefully prevent others from falling victim. By understanding their tactics, we can arm ourselves with the knowledge needed to avoid such traps. So buckle up, grab your favorite mug, filled with real coffee hopefully, and let's get brewing. This is more than just a story about a scam. It's a call to action to stay vigilant and informed. This is one pot of information you won't want to miss. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the Kenco Coffee Investment scam and learn how to protect ourselves from falling prey to such deceitful schemes. This Kenco Coffee Investment scheme didn't just appear overnight. It's like a bad case of coffee breath. It lingered and grew stronger over time. It all started innocently enough. People were approached online, often through social media, with promises of incredible returns on investments in a Kenco coffee scheme. These early whispers promised exclusive access to a secret Kenco project, something about expanding into new markets or developing a revolutionary new coffee bean. The story doesn't really matter. The point is, it sounded believable enough. They even created fake websites and used the Kenco logo to appear legitimate. And guess what? People bought it. Hook, line, and sinker. Why? Because everyone loves a good deal, and these scammers were offering returns that seemed almost too good to be true. Which, spoiler alert, they were. But at this stage, it was all smiles and promises. Little did these early investors know, they were about to get a crash course in the bitter reality of investment scams. Now, let's talk about the tactics these Kenco coffee con artists use because they're masters of manipulation. They have honed their skills to perfection, making it incredibly difficult for even the most cautious individuals to see through their schemes. They prey on people's desires, the desire for a comfortable retirement, the hope of securing a future where financial worries are a thing of the past. They know exactly how to tap into these dreams and make their offers seem like the perfect solution. The dream of financial freedom is a powerful motivator. They paint a picture of a life where you can enjoy the finer things without a second thought. It's all about creating an image of success and ease that is hard to resist. maybe even just wanting to afford a slightly nicer brand of coffee. They know that even small luxuries can be enticing, and they use this to their advantage, making their offers seem like a gateway to a better lifestyle. One of their favorite tricks? Creating a sense of urgency. They understand that when people feel pressured, they are more likely to make hasty decisions. They'll tell you this is a limited time offer or that only a few spots are left. This tactic is designed to make you feel like you have to act now or miss out on a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. They want you to act quickly, without thinking, without doing any research. The less time you have to consider your options, the more likely you are to fall for their scam. Because once you start digging, you'll realize this whole thing smells fishier than a tuna sandwich left in the sun. The more you investigate, the more inconsistencies and red flags you'll find. They also love to use jargon, all that financial mumbo-jumbo designed to confuse and intimidate you. By throwing around complex terms and phrases, they make it seem like they know what they're talking about, even if you don't. They'll talk about guaranteed returns, risk-free investments, and exclusive opportunities. These promises are meant to make you feel secure and special, as if you're being let in on a secret that only a select few know about. Don't be fooled. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Always remember that legitimate investments come with risks, and anyone who tells you otherwise is likely trying to deceive you. These scammers are like that friend who invites you to their totally not a pyramid scheme business opportunity meeting. They use charm and persuasion to get you on board, but their true intentions are far from friendly. Run. Run far, far away. The best way to protect yourself is to stay informed and be skeptical of offers that seem too good to be true. Always do your research and consult with trusted financial advisors before making any investment decisions. Section 4. Bitter aftertaste. Warning signs and red flags. So, how can you tell if you're dealing with a scam like this Kenco Coffee scheme? It's crucial to be vigilant and aware of the warning signs that can help you identify a potential scam before you fall victim to it. Well, apart from the obvious, like if someone's offering you a 500% return on an investment in coffee beans, there are some telltale signs. These signs are often subtle but can be the difference between safeguarding your hard-earned money and losing it to fraudsters. First off, be wary of unsolicited contact. Scammers often reach out to potential victims through unexpected phone calls, emails, or even social media messages. They might present themselves as friendly and trustworthy, but their goal is to lure you into their trap. If someone reaches out to you out of the blue, promising you the financial equivalent of Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, be suspicious. These too-good-to-be-true offers are designed to entice you with the promise of easy money, but they rarely deliver on their promises. Reputable financial advisors just don't operate that way. They build relationships over time and provide sound advice based on thorough research and analysis. If someone is pressuring you to invest immediately, it's a red flag. Next, check for pressure tactics. Scammers often use high-pressure sales tactics to create a sense of urgency, making you feel like you need to act quickly or miss out on a great opportunity. Are they pushing you to make a decision quickly? This is a common tactic to prevent you from taking the time to think things through or do your own research. Are they bombarding you with calls and emails? Persistent contact is another red flag. Legitimate businesses respect your time and space, and they won't harass you to make a decision. That's a big red flag. If you feel overwhelmed by the frequency and intensity of their communication, it's a sign that something isn't right. Legitimate investments can wait. Scams cannot. Scammers want to rush you into making a decision before you have a chance to uncover their deceit. And for the love of all that is caffeinated, do your research. Google is your friend. Take the time to investigate the company and the people behind it. Check if the company is registered. Look for official documentation and verify their credentials with regulatory bodies. Look for reviews, and not just the ones on their website. Independent reviews can provide valuable insights into the company's reputation and the experiences of other investors. If you see any inconsistencies or something feels off, trust your gut. Your intuition is a powerful tool in detecting fraud. If something doesn't add up, it's better to walk away than to risk losing your money. Remember, investing should be like enjoying a good cup of coffee. It should be enjoyable, not a panic-inducing, anxiety-ridden experience. Take your time, do your research, and make informed decisions. By staying vigilant and aware of these warning signs, you can protect yourself from scams and enjoy the peace of mind that comes with making sound investments. Section 5. Separating the beans. The real Kenco speaks out. Now you might be thinking, wait, isn't Kenco a real coffee brand? You're absolutely right, they are. They're probably best known for making perfectly decent instant coffee, and not running elaborate investment scams. In fact, the real Kenco wants absolutely nothing to do with this fraudulent scheme. They've been working hard to distance themselves from this mess, issuing public statements and warning people not to fall for it. Imagine having your good name dragged through the mud like this. It's like finding out someone's been selling sock puppets and claiming they're officially licensed by you. Not cool. The point is, just because a scam uses the name of a legitimate company doesn't make it legitimate. These scammers are parasites, latching on to well-known brands to trick people. Don't let them get away with it.